introduce yourself and your character, and if your character had a phone, what app would they use most?
Oh my god.
Do you want to go first, Kylie?
I'm Kylie. I play as Zaki. And my character had a phone, he would hands down be using Google Maps. Mans gets lost so much.
The most used app is Google Maps.
Yeah, I could see that for Zaki.
He would still get lost. He'd be like, "Which way is the arrow pointing?"
He'd be like one of those
start
people,
walking the wrong
flirting
way.
with it to like see. Yeah.
Okay, everyone, you get to go next.
My name's Evelyn. I play Natalia, and this is gonna be a really basic answer, but I think Natalia would probably use like the messages app the most, like texting people or like Snapchat, depending on like. I feel like different age groups use different things, so.
She wouldn't be sending like pictures on Snapchat.
Yeah, she probably would.
Or would she be like one of the people who would send like the TikTok videos to other people?
Lenore, this is you, and it's like an anger management.
Hi, I'm Shu. I play the painter, and I think the app he would use the most is MySpace.
What?
MySpace, like he'll edit like his friends list to like for who's on the top.
Is it just because he's old?
Yeah, and I think it's funny.
I think he would have a LinkedIn.
He wouldn't actually.
He
You
wouldn't?
have a very chaotic LinkedIn.
Here's everything I've done. It just goes on and on. I've cooked once.
Here's some mac and cheese I made.
Here's the stick figure painting I made today.
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Kia, also known as Turniphead Cause online. I play Lenore Alwyn, Tiefling Cleric. Her most used app was probably TikTok with Natalia. They would send memes to each other back and forth. Lenore would probably send like objectively worse ones though, like things you probably shouldn't be sending to your friends.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like just unfunny ones where you have to like pick
Probably
it up.
unfunny too, yeah.
Ha ha ha. Anyway.
Thirst trap.
Yeah. Thirst trap that she made of herself.
You only get all the pity likes, don't worry. Alright.
Okay, well, I'm Blake.
What's your most used app, like?
My most used app?
Yeah.
Right now, it's well, if I had Twitter as an app, that would be it. But I just go on the web browser and like look up Twitter.
You mean
that way I'm
X?
not actually using it. No. It's probably Instagram or Snapchat.
It is and will forever be Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
Actually not.
the
Worst
Brewer
rebrand
Stadium
ever.
is not AmFam Field, it's still Miller Park.
Well, it's like everything that says X has to be like X, parentheses, formerly Twitter.
Yeah. Because otherwise no one knows. Do they still have like limits of like scrolling? Like I don't use Twitter. All of my information on Twitter is from Tumblr. So
Limits on scrolling?
like you can only see so many posts a day.
No, I don't think that's been a thing for a very long
Oh,
time.
okay. So it is getting better. No.
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 That was probably like 10 years ago that they changed that.
No, I thought it was a new thing with what's his face buying it.
No.
Yeah.
No. No, the things he's changed have been just worse changes. Well, it's like he made likes private so that you can like stuff and no one knows what you like, but then he's making like bookmarks public, which is like worse.
What the heck?
Yeah.
It's like he's added features and then it's used against him
I've seen
and then
that.
he gets rid of them.
Yeah.
So they're like testing out a dislike feature and everyone's like, Must is gonna get 2 million dislikes, so then this feature's gonna be gone.
Yeah. Might as well speed up the process and dislike all the feature text they're putting out. Yeah.
Okay, do you want to do the recap?
Yeah, last time we went to we set off. We left the place. In a carriage. We arrived at a little place in the woods. I'm looking at the wrong notes app, that's why I can't find what it's called. The Abandoned Gods Inn. And we stayed there for the day. There was an art fair going on, so Natalia and Lenore met a tiefling, and they kind of had fun talking to her, and then they went and they got their portrait painted together at the art fair. The painter set out to try and do art at the art fair. He was unsuccessful, mostly, but I mean, if your definition of success is getting 2 customers, he was successful. And he tried many, many things, and his stand was also illegal, but he made what was needed to buy back the supplies he used for his little... It ended up becoming like a tattoo parlor, right? Instead of like aura paintings, yeah.
You got 2 customers and then dipped.
Yeah. And then Azaki was there, but Azaki kind of got lost, so I don't really know what Azaki saw. And then Lenore and Natalia went out and they had a nice little dinner, kind of talked about Lenore's dad, and then they went to bed. Lenore and Natalia had to share a bed. Lenore was making it more difficult than it needed to be. And then we ended. Yay!
Yay.
I had to put a wall of pillows between the pillows.
Okay. So does everyone remember their sleeping situation? You guys have that.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone want to wake up first? Or do we have to do the whole thing to figure out who's gonna wake up?
Natalia's an early riser, if that helps.
Azaki wakes up the sun.
Lenore never wakes up on time.
We'll say both of you wake up at the same time.
Is Rhea awake?
She would wake up too. She'd do a little stretch.
Oh, she's so cute.
Like, shake out all the bed head fur. Little fox.
Just a little,
Give a good little yawn.
oh, can I go over and pet
Like
Rhea?
that.
Oh. Call for demonstration. Natalia will probably just like kind of wake up, you know, check to see that everyone's there, and then give Rhea a pat on the head for being such a good dog. Not Azaki, just Rhea.
Azaki would sit there like a proud father.
And then she'll probably slip out of the room and go downstairs to like get breakfast.
Are you gonna go to breakfast too? Yeah?
He would probably like trail along by. Like
Okay.
with a little like skip in his step. Just like down the stairs like doo, 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 doo.
Okay. You both start getting breakfast, and unless if you want to do something, I'm just gonna...
Is there
skip
anyone
over
like
it.
interesting to like talk to?
There's like 2 older male humans eating breakfast. There's the tiefling server that was here yesterday, and no one else that you can see.
Are the 2 male humans like, are they sitting like in like an unapproachable manner? Like, are they just like by themselves at their own table, or like just sitting at the bar and like sit next to them?
They're by themselves at their own table.
Okay, yeah, no, we'll leave them alone then.
Okay.
And I'll just go up to the bar to get breakfast.
Okay. So, you 2, I'm gonna say not too much time passes before there's a knock at the door. So, would either of you wake up from someone knocking?
I'd better wake up to go see.
Okay. You wanna check the door?
Yeah, I'll open the door.
Alright, it's Venus and Aurelia, and Venus says, okay, we're about to get going soon. If all of you are awake, we can get breakfast before we head out.
I'll look behind me to see if Lenore's awake.
Fast.
And I'm just like, alright, sounds good. I'll see you downstairs.
Okay, we'll see you downstairs. If you're not down soon, we'll leave without breakfast for you. So, I would recommend getting breakfast. And then they'll leave. I'm gonna say Aster is up, and Aster goes downstairs quietly.
Are you gonna wake up Lenore, or are you just gonna...
The North's fate is in the painter's hands.
Yeah,
He just leaves her there.
I'll wake up Lenore.
Okay. How are you gonna wake her up?
Just like shake her like aggressively. Yeah.
She'd probably get scared.
Do you say anything or you just...
No, I'm just.
Can I punch him?
Yeah, you want to go to hit?
Yeah.
And strike?
Yeah. Well, I'll give it a roll.
Can I roll something for
I got a
to
10
hit it?
to hit, and I'm sure.
What's your armor class?
12.
That does not hit.
Okay.
So Lenora goes and just whiffs past your face.
She's still half asleep.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Why are you shaking me like that?
I had to make sure you were awake.
For what?
Breakfast.
Get out of here.
I'll see you downstairs.
Lenora will kind of sit at the edge of her bed and reconsider, but eventually she will get up to go to breakfast.
Okay. So everyone gets down. Breakfast is just like porridge. So
Really excited.
it's not too crazy. They don't have too many options, but it's not too eventful. So everyone gets a nice meal, a nice decent meal.
Before we head into Fomoria.
Does anyone want to do anything before we finish breakfast and you probably start leaving?
Lenore will take her breakfast next to Natalia, and she'll say, "Sleep well."
Yeah. Thanks for keeping the pillows where they were last night.
Oh, really generous of me.
Yeah, very, very generous of you. And she's gonna roll her eyes.
She'll continue eating.
That was crazy.
You mean crazy? You did that situation. You did the.
You put us
only
there, Blake.
one bed.
You really went for it though.
Well, am I not? Like, I understand the assignments.
You're ready. It's day 6 this year, remember?
It's for Julia. What would Julia wanted? Everybody think about
Grace,
that.
it's what would Jesus do, but it's what would Julia do.
Yeah, exactly. I'm making her happy.
Okay. So everyone finishes, and Venus and Aurelia are gonna get up and they're gonna be, okay, we're going to pull the carriage around, and I guess Aurelia will come inside to get you all to load into the carriage. So just wait here for a moment, and we'll be ready soon. Okay. Who has the highest passive perception?
I have 15.
12.
Mine's 13. Yours
It
is
goes in your
14.
senses.
Aww. So Lenore has the highest.
Okay. So, unless if anyone wants to say anything, the carriage comes around and Aurelia comes inside to get you all. She's like, okay, Venus has brought the carriage, so we're going to start our trip into Fomoria. This time, Venus and I are going to be sitting inside the carriage, so 2 or 3 people need to be in the front to lead the horses.
Anyone work with animals before? I look at Azaki.
Azaki has Bree on his shoulder and is like,
Yeah, but I don't trust you with directions. That's what she said.
Do
But you
wanna,
can
do you know
pet
what
the
you want me,
animals.
Professor?
I think
Oh, yeah, that's
my directions aren't
Do you want to
that bad, you know, like.
Azaki outside the carriage?
Yeah, that's right.
You just see Bree on his shoulder.
Yeah, she knows.
The professor and I can also be up there to make sure you stay on the path.
The door's getting
Lenore's there.
So I'm gonna be all alone back there?
We can switch off.
Oh, okay.
After last night, Natalia was like, I gotta make sure Lenore and I are not in the same spot.
This is no longer a safe space.
Need some separation.
Lenore will look to Aster and who's kind of not saying anything for the past few days. And just say, looks like you're stuck with me, buddy.
I will kill
Riley's watching. I hope so too.
Ashton's just been quiet, not very expressive at all the last couple of days, but he's just following along.
Yeah.
He needs his time to disassociate.
That's fine.
So we all.
So real. Alright.
Okay, so just so you know, Riley and Venus are both like dressed up in different clothes, like hoods and stuff, to be like undercover and not look like themselves. So you start to leave, and Lenore, you hear the two men at breakfast talking, and you hear one of them saying stuff about, oh yeah, I was working on a rail on the land bridge. You know, it was real nice work to have a steady job for a little bit. I mean, it was dangerous, don't get me wrong, but, you know, we were about to start the real first day of construction soon, I guess. We were just in the planning stages, and then they sent us all away. But I mean, you know, I guess it makes sense with Soltis taking the land bridge, and I guess wanted to start a fight with Missian.
Lenora kind of like, is there somewhere she can stand where it's like not like that conspicuous where she's listening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's kind of like the exit, which is where you're all going. Everyone else is already in front of you and like has already kind of passed. And you can kind of just stand in the doorway for a second.
Yeah, she's gonna listen and hear the response of that conversation go down.
The other guy responds. He just says, well, Soltis has always been pretty power hungry, and they haven't really conquered any places. I mean, they've had their power everywhere. I feel like their reach has been dwindling. It's not too surprising that they're trying to take something back.
Does the other guy respond?
Yeah, he just says, well, sucks to be out of a job, but as long as I'm not fighting in the war.
So there's a current war going on? Did everyone know that, or like did anyone? No?
This is new information.
Okay. Lenore will carry on, and she'll go in the back and talk to Venus and Aurelia, kind of about that.
Okay, so we got the painter, Natalia and Zaki at the front. How's the seating arrangement? Is Zaki in the middle again?
Probably not. I wouldn't want to sit next to Zaki.
So would it be the painter in the middle?
Yeah.
Shove you two like in the painter.
Yeah.
Get Zaki turn to the painter and start talking while they're going.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so I'm just gonna, because I'm gonna skip over the conversation, but Aurelia gave you guys directions. So you're basically following one road out of this town into Fomoria, and the road goes directly to the next town, which the next town is, I think it's called the First Defense.
That's not cryptic at all.
Yeah. What is with these like raw ass names?
This is cool, I like it.
So that's the first town we're going to, and they're just saying like, Early's just letting you know, try not to keep eye contact with anyone, just try to act like you know where you're going and what you're doing, and don't be, just don't attract attention.
Zaki
Oh,
will be
you're doing
like,
so well.
And then once we get to the town, we're gonna park in the woods outside of it because Aurelia and Venus cannot go through it. So we're gonna stop there for the night, and Aurelia and Venus are gonna stay in the cart.
Are we gonna smuggle them food?
Yeah. And once we get there, Aurelia has more information for what you guys are going to be doing in the town. But for right now, just focus on getting there.
Are you just chatting? How'd you get into teaching, Professor? You're like 60 years old, right?
Yeah.
Or-
I'm guessing I've been teaching for a while then.
Yeah, how long have you been teaching?
Well, Like 50 years?
Since you were 10?
No, I'm like 70.
Oh, you're 70. Oh, yeah, I was a little long. What else? Did you do anything before you taught? Like, what made you think art?
It was pretty cool. I would paint scenery of my days.
So how did you get from, like, normal art to whatever the fuck you do on your scroll now?
Lead.
What?
What?
Put lead back in the water.
Like you ate it, or?
Oh, but it's
I love it.
yeah. Sometimes I'll just spit on it because it's like a rock slab, right? So I have to get a little wet.
Can I just roll to see if he's lying about any of this?
Yeah, roll. Wait, what is it?
Insight.
For roll insight and roll deception.
Oh no.
Or roll what, yeah. I guess if you. Or is it deception to see if like
I think it is.
Or performance?
19.
19.
19. I got an 18.
Okay. No, it seems like he's telling the truth.
Okay. So lead, interesting element. You just painted before you taught, and you said you haven't been to Fomoria, right? Either.
No, not that I know of.
What do you mean, not that you know of?
Dementia.
But you're only 70.
You are not that old.
I'm older than you are.
Tell him, Azaki.
You're an elf, though.
What does that have to do with anything? He's gonna turn. I just have a very important question for you,
Yes.
Mr. Painter. So you're called the painter because you paint. But when did you start painting? Were you just born and named the painter? Or was it just like as you grow older you became the painter? Or did you just have a friend who chose to name you the painter? Or was it just like one day you had an epiphany that you were the painter?
That's a good point, because if you've been teaching for 50 years and you're 70, you were named the painter at like 20 at the latest. That's kind of early for like a bold ass name, you know?
It's just the painter.
Yeah, like you have to be revolutionary.
Like you
for that
are
kind of
not
title.
any painter, you are
You're the painter.
Yes, that is me.
But like, what name were you born with? Was it the painter?
So I have a character set as like he doesn't remember his actual name anymore.
Oh, okay. You're just too old.
So
Yeah.
if I gave you a nickname, would that be okay?
I have a nickname people have given me at the school. I don't like it though.
Oh,
what is it?
Marcel.
Marcel?
Yeah.
Why?
Wait, hold on.
How does that come from the painter?
Is it M-A-R, like,
CEL.
yeah. Is it 1 L or 12?
Just 1 L.
I was gonna say if you two split up the painter, you could just call you Painty.
No.
But Marcel, we could call you Marcy.
Don't call me that.
Who calls you that? Does the faculty? I've never heard that before.
Some of them, yeah.
Okay. Who's your least favorite faculty member?
Oof. Who's your favorite?
I'll answer after you answer.
The science one.
Which one?
Dementia.
Quick, make up someone who works at the university.
The evolutionary
Oh.
instructor.
The really boring one? One who sounds like this and teaches lecture like this.
That's kind of like how you sound.
Okay, Marcel.
That sounds like a riveting
Come on.
discussion on how to put people to sleep.
Oh my god. Okay.
My least
You
favorite
guys-
professor is you.
That was a burn.
I'm fun though.
Sometimes.
You guys really put the painter in the middle to be like, we're gonna grill you.
Yeah.
Having to say that you're fun sometimes, coming from yourself, is not a good sign, Mr. Painter.
No, I'm a cool one, I swear.
He's a cool old dude, don't worry. How'd you find out about the flower we were searching for anyways?
He's just smart like that.
Did you just try it? Did you find it? Did someone else find it, you know?
I would assume he just needed more, like,
Okay.
stuff to try out, and I guess he thought the blue was pretty.
Okay.
He made it into a little,
Maybe he's just
extract
good
the
friends with the
colors.
herbology teacher.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, we got to.
You've always worked in Soltis, right?
Yeah.
You're from there? You're born there too?
I was not born there.
Where were you born?
Where was I born?
Just so you know.
You're asking me.
I don't have my backstory that well thought out.
Oh, okay. But you weren't born in Soltis.
I am not, no.
Did you go to school at the university in Soltis though?
No, I am self-taught.
Oh, and how'd you end up becoming a professor? You need like fancy credentials, right? And like a lot of letters of recommendation and
It came to me.
You just build different.
just built different. Uh-huh. But how long have you lived there for?
Well, I don't exactly have a house.
You're homeless?
I enjoy the freedom of nature.
Can I like bang on the carriage door and be like, Lenore, Peter is homeless.
She'll like peek her. Is there like a curtain she could like?
Yeah.
He doesn't have a house.
You're a hobo.
I have everything I need on me.
That's crazy.
Important lore.
Well, I mean, I guess me too now.
Every time
No
I thought you couldn't
attachments.
get more pathetic.
Where do you sleep then?
Sometimes I sleep in the trees. You know, it's a little hard to climb
In the
up.
garden?
Yeah, like behind the wall, there's a hammock. That's me. With the trees. just, like,
I will no
surrounding
longer
it.
be walking through there at night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
I
do
hear,
you know?
yeah, I hear you sometimes actually.
That is so creepy.
Wait, what is she doing?
Walking?
Walking, being boring.
She's got no whimsy.
Yeah, what else would you do in a garden, Lenore?
I bet you burp when no one's looking.
One of us had table dinner last night, and it was not you, so...
I'm going back inside.
Oh, okay. We'll go to Lenore. You guys are having a crazy conversation.
That's the most important lore we've learned all day, was that you don't have a house.
That was very interesting, yeah.
Alright, Lenore, what did you want to say to Aurelia and Venus?
She'll go to Aurelia and Venus and Aster that's also there, and she'll say, rabble rousers, that lot.
Yeah, I don't know how we ended up with them, but I mean...
Me too. Me either. Crazy. They act like this all the time. Why can't you just take a chill pill?
Lenore
Anyway.
At
pretending
least
to
I
be
got
the
some
normal one is
interesting-
crazy.
What did, who said what?
Aurelia's like, at least I have some interesting magic.
Yeah, they're very strong. I'll give them that. So as we were leaving, I kind of heard something from one of the gentlemen that were patrons of our inn. Do you know anything about Missy and Soltis right now? Their relations?
Venus is going to say, right now? Like, did you hear something?
I did hear something. You know how they're supposed to be building the land bridge, right? Or helping that come through soon.
Right.
Well, apparently one of the workers there who was at the inn, he got fired and they're not doing it anymore because there's a war going on. Soltis and Missy end. The tensions are bad and Soltis is trying to take back the land bridge.
Aurelia's like pushing her hair behind her hood more, and she says, well, we're just leaving. This is why we're getting further away, I suppose.
So you knew about this?
Well, no, but everyone knows that Soltis is a little confrontational. I mean, everyone knows that Soltis, Missy, and Fomoria are going to be... They've always had tension between them. If we get further away from here, maybe it won't affect us as much.
Do
Do you think there would be anything going on in Fomoria in terms of battle? Because if Soltis and Missian are fighting, maybe they would try to recruit someone.
I'm assuming soon there might be, but at the moment I think we can get through without it affecting us.
That's good, because I don't want to be mixed up in all that. That's the last thing I need. You know, you think they would have told us or tried to prepare us in university because, you know, they want us to be their soldiers in Soltis. They want us to devote everything to Soltis. It seems so sudden and like out of nowhere. It makes like no sense to me. Like, you know, like wouldn't they tell us to hate Missian? I don't hate Missian, that's for sure.
Well, we'll see what they end up doing. Maybe they were just exaggerating. You don't know what those men heard.
Maybe. Lenore will like look up and kind of doze off for a bit, thinking.
Right. As we keep going, the weather starts to get a little foggy, and coming towards you, you see lights. And as you keep going, on the other side of the path, there are a bunch of there's a large group on horses who have torches and weapons and other things, and they start to ride past the carriage. Does anyone want to do anything?
Can I ask for a torch?
Do you actually want to ask?
It's getting foggy, so yeah, right?
You don't have like any like you can't draw a light or a lantern or something?
I'm gonna say, just so you know, like they have like weapon, like they don't look like they look like they're going to do something bad.
I have a torch in my stuff too, if you really need it.
So they're just riding past?
Power.
They're riding past you.
Kanazaki just turned. What's the big rush, you guys?
Wow, no one's gonna listen to the.
I can.
I should have been out there when we're gonna switch.
Like reflexes
You think
or something?
you
like,
think
put
you
my
would listen
hand-
to that?
Can I like roll like I don't know? Like,
You're on the opposite side of him though. The painter's in the
the
middle.
painter's like sitting here though. My hand can reach.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the
Right,
painter's
roll
not.
performance, Natalia.
Roll performance.
It's like
Oh god.
Oh no. 10.
10. Alright, so what do you say, Zaki?
What's the big rush, you guys?
Okay. No one else is gonna say anything? You try to like reach over to shut up.
I'm
Zaki.
gonna-
Mind you, we're also going to Fomoria where they're not fans of paladins. He's a paladin. He's just such an open book. He can't help
Oh god. Okay.
I'm gonna shush Izaki.
Okay, so
Silence.
the group is about like 20 large, but 2 of them on big like brown draft horses pull up beside the carriage. They've got large swords. One of them is a tiefling, one of them is a human. One of the tiefling is holding a torch, and he asks, "Where are you coming from?"
Oh wait, sorry, I'm looking for the name of the inn.
Okay, if you want, I can give the inn or the town name.
Oh, what's the town name?
Check Semitas.
Oh, okay. I had it written down. I didn't.
It's like, where aren't we?
Okay. Natalia's gonna kind of like nervously start to like play with her necklace and be like, check Semitas.
Do you want to roll persuasion? Just to persuade, you know.
Yeah.
Just to persuade.
Inside the carriage, I think Lenore will see that we stopped and like are talking.
Are
to
we
people.
stopped?
Or are we?
I think.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
stopped.
they're gonna have like, I'm gonna say the human grabbed onto, like you have the reins for the horses. The human grabbed on like in front of, like the reins near where the horses are to like pull the horses to stop them. And
Okay.
he's got hold of the reins right now.
I got a 26 for persuasion.
Okay. I was gonna say, so the tiefling answers, You like it there?
Well, we're heading further into Fomoria with everything that's going on.
Yeah, we're just heading into Chasamatas. We like to destroy a little bit of it every so often. Gotta keep them in line, you know.
A good time to leave then, I guess.
Where'd you come from before that? What's your business in Fomoria?
Where haven't we come from?
Please ignore my companion. He's not very bright.
I can be right. I'm a desert elf. I'm as bright as the sun, baby.
He's gonna look at you. You're from Solstice?
No. We don't want anything to do with that country. Are you part of the Nightfall?
No.
Are you from a different organization in Fomoria?
No. We want to keep Fomoria safe.
We just want to be safe, so it looks like we're working for a common goal.
Are you staying in Fomoria?
No, we're hoping to get out of here, head north. Oh, that was the wrong thing to say.
She just looks, I'm from Desolare.
Alright, the human is going to take out his sword and cut the reins to the horses and just... He's gonna start chasing them away.
Can I use animal handling to keep them nearby? Or they're just gonna run away?
You're gonna have to get out of the carriage.
But I'm on the
them.
thingamadoohickey on the outside.
He's cutting the reins. You got nothing on them.
Can I cast...
I got elf speed.
Can I cast Minor Illusion? And I want, like... I'm sorry, I'm trying to think. I want to make, like a growling noise from, like, the woods, like, close to, like, scare their horses.
So I'm gonna say, out here it's more like grasslandy.
Uh-huh.
It's not really woodsy, but there is fog right now. So if you want to do it more of the growling in the fog.
Yeah, like in the distant fog, but like kind of like making it seem like it's coming closer.
You said they have horses too, right?
Yes.
Why don't we take their horses?
How many of the people, like how much, because there was a huge party that passed. Are they all passed, or are they still passing?
They're still passing, but there's two of them who've stayed here. Like, the rest of them are not paying attention to you, it seems like.
So we don't want to create too big of a scene, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that and see what happens, I guess. Yeah, bud?
We have 2 horses or 1 horse?
2 horses.
Mm-hmm. Get the horses back or you'll be pulling the carriage.
I can command, so I was like, I can command a horse to stay. Or I can command the guy to not chase the horses.
Mm-hmm.
However,
Is it paladin magic?
or I can command them to give us their horses. Well, all of it's paladin magic.
Will that be recognizable?
No.
Okay.
Command is a specific paladin magic. Or no, it's not. It's not, sorry.
Oh,
it
okay.
is.
You could try that. And go for it. What's the worst that could happen?
So, is it only the human who's being...
The human is like chasing away your horses.
And the tiefling isn't doing anything then?
Tiefling is talking to you guys.
So, can I try to command the human?
Yeah.
Okay, he needs to try to make a wisdom saving throw.
13?
Damn. No, it won't work.
Okay. So he continues to chase away the horses. Tiefling says, "You know anything about Fomoria?"
Enough.
What does that mean?
It's a country.
Okay.
You're not trying to bring in some stuff from Soltis or Mission or some of... You're not trying to start something with any religions, right?
No. We don't believe in the gods.
Where are you planning on going?
Zaki's sitting visibly
Stop.
uncomfortable right now.
Give me a sec, I have to pull up the map. And
We don't
photos.
believe in any of the gods. Paladin sitting there.
No, the capital isn't on this one.
He knows not to talk about religion in Fomoria, but that's not going to stop him from talking to other people. So he's still just sitting there like,
Mouth shut, Azaki. Oh god, I can't pronounce this. Turtra?
Kanazaki?
Turtra, is that how you say it?
The capital of
Yeah.
Fomoria?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Kutra?
Turtra? You have that's what you have in that document, but you don't have a pronunciation. Yeah. Okay. Turtra.
Where are you planning on going after that?
Blake, I just exited out of the map.
You're going to the Kingdom Pierla.
Pierla. Yeah.
Well, he's gonna pull out his sword. I suppose if you're not trying to better Fomoria, I don't see why we can't have a little bit of fun.
We can all be friends here.
Alright, who's sitting on the right side of the carriage?
I think that's...
Yeah.
That's Natalia?
Yeah.
Alright.
My reaction.
Have fun.
Thanks.
Roll a 14 to hit?
That hits. Can I use a reaction?
Yeah.
Then I can add 3 to my AC so it wouldn't hit.
Alright, he swings his sword down
Mhm.
on Natalia and just hits the wood, so the carriage shakes as his sword just like chips into it.
And now we roll initiative.
Yeah, you three in the front can. Venus and Aurelia are trying to stay hidden. They're like pulling the curtains like a little bit, and they're trying to not be seen.
Lenore will kind of protect them a little bit as much as she can, but like have her dagger ready.
Yeah, so right now you guys want to roll initiative.
Okay.
So, who has rolled initiative yet?
I got a 4.
I got a 6.
I got 19.
Hey, better low for initiative.
Then low for attack rolls.
That is true.
Yeah.
Are we going against the 2 of them or all of them?
The 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
You got 6. Okay, so first is Natalia.
Alright, check. Okay. So first I'm gonna cast magic missile at the. Is it the human who swung his sword?
No, Tiefling.
Tiefling did. Okay. I'm gonna cast magic missile, so that's 12 points of damage.
Wait, did you roll to hit? Or is it
It's
just
yeah. Magic missile is it hits a creature of my choice that I can see within range. So
how much damage was it?
12 points of damage. And I do them all at the tiefling.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna take my rope dart and try and disarm the tiefling with the sword.
Okay.
So that would be 15.
15 to disarm?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. Okay. And that's it?
Yes. Yeah. That's
Okay.
it.
So the tiefling doesn't have his sword anymore, so he's gonna go unarmed to grab Natalia. And he gets a 4, so that does not hit. But he like tries to go for your throat to like grab you, and you just kind of dart out of the way. But he's got a big hand, and you can tell that would have been dangerous. So the painter gets to go next.
Do something, Professor.
Okay,
Do something.
Dementia.
You use that excuse every single time.
I'll probably just grab my big paintbrush on my back and just try to swipe it on him.
Okay, do you want to roll to hit?
Yeah, sure. $22.
Okay, yeah, that hits. Roll for damage.
$7.
Alright. The human comes by with his sword to hit Zaki. He gets a 10. That was not hit. So he just clips the carriage as well. But as he does, he breaks one of the glass panels that just shatters into the carriage near Aster. Okay. So now it's Azaki's turn.
He'll try to yeet his glaive. He'll still hold on to it. But
Who?
who's closest to him right now?
Human.
Hey, right at the human.
Okay. You want to roll to hit?
13.
That hits. Do you want to roll for damage?
11.
Okay. Back to Natalia.
The tiefling's still close, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to take stab at the tiefling, but with my rope dart. So
Okay.
just because they're close, it's not worth throwing. So I got 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And then since I'm within 5 feet, can I use sneak attack?
What? If they're looking at you, does sneak attack still work?
Sneak attack is you don't need advantage, so you either have advantage on the attack roll or using a finessed or ranged weapon, or they're within 5 feet of you, they're not incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage.
Then yeah.
It's just extra damage. It's only 1 extra point of damage.
Okay. So the tiefling, he's going to grab his sword and start riding away. He's going to say, "We'll be back with the rest of them," and starts riding towards where the other 18 or so of the group went. Painter, it's your turn. And he's on a horse, so he's going pretty fast. So he's already kind of far away.
Alright. Could I just draw a cage to trap the human then?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do that.
Do you want me to roll your magic? How are you gonna get over the human? Are you drawing? The human is outside. You're in the middle of 2 people. The human is on the side of the carriage, on a horse.
I'll probably just get up on a Zaki, draw it, and I just have it come out.
Okay.
So it'll, because I mean the carriage I assume is higher than him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially if you get on Azaki.
Yeah.
If you get on Azaki, draw it, and like you want it to just.
Like on his
Yeah.
shoulders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scrabble up.
Cute.
You want to roll your magic then?
17.
Okay. Yeah. You draw a cage to put the human in. So he's trapped right now. And then it's the human's turn. So he doesn't need to roll to hit the thing, but he swings to try and get himself out of it, and he breaks one of the bars, but it's not enough to like make an exit for himself. So it's like a weird mixture between ink and metal right now, so it's kind of solid, but not solid enough that he can't break it with his sword. Okay. Zaki's turn.
How far away is the other guy?
The tiefling?
Yes.
And he's probably like 30 feet away.
Can I try commanding?
Yeah? Yes, it's 16 on what?
Wisdom saving throw.
13?
Damn.
Oh, that was so close.
Yeah, it's 12. Okay.
Okay. So you try commanding him, but he just continues on his way. Can you do anything else, or is that it?
To cast a spell, I just don't think I can do anything else.
Okay.
What?
Natalia's turn.
I'm gonna
Okay,
check.
Is the painter or Azaki, are either of you guys like wearing like a cloak?
I think I'm always wearing one.
Can I steal it to cast silent image, so I can create an image of an object or creature or anything visible that's no larger than a 15-foot cube? Would you say the carriage is about 15 feet with the horse is gone? Or would it be bigger?
I'll say it's about 15 feet. Yeah,
Okay.
Sure.
So then it's purely visual, so you'd have to be quiet, but it can like, it says you can alter its appearance so movements appear natural for the image. So like, if you like have a creature like moving behind it, like it would appear like it walks across the image, if that makes sense, to like hide us.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone needs to kill the human so he doesn't talk.
I'm good.
Okay, you want to do that, and then I'll take your cloak and I'm gonna cast silent image.
Does it
And then-
matter? Does it matter that my cloak is for 3'5" human? Or, I mean,
No,
dwarf?
I just need a little bit of fleece. So this
Okay,
is
cool.
my and then
I didn't know I had
they,
that feat.
if they want to examine the image, they would have to make an intelligence or investigation check against the spell save DC,
Okay.
which is not very high, so everyone should still be ready to
So
fight.
you're casting that now, or are you waiting to cast it?
I'm casting it. How far away would you think the people would be? Like, how long would it take to get back? Because it'll stay for 10 minutes.
Probably a couple minutes.
Okay, then I'll wait for now, and I'll cast the humans in the bars. How far away is the human?
The human is very close. Like, how far away from you?
Yeah.
Probably about 5 feet or so.
So if I were to go walk up and stab him in the cage.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's also prone because he's in the cage, but he's also on a horse.
Do I get advantage to hit then?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do a stabbing motion again. 14 to hit.
Yeah.
And then that's 6 damage.
Okay. So you just like stab him in the stomach or something?
Yeah.
Okay, he starts bleeding a little bit, but he's still alive. Alright, the tiefling's turn, so he's getting further away.
Yeah.
He's like completely out of range, out of view. He's in the fog now. Painter's turn. Also, if anyone wants to yell to the people in the carriage, I mean, you can do that too, but...
You should create horses real quick so we can get further away into the fog so that when they come back, we're not in the exact same spot when I cast the spell.
Okay.
I like a little bit off the path too.
Yeah, I'll draw 2 horses.
Are you gonna use 1 spell or 2 spells?
I'll use 2.
Okay. You wanna roll?
Wait, the human's on a horse, right?
He's not dead yet.
Yeah, and it's very recognizable. 27.
For one of them?
Yeah.
Great. Well, you definitely get 1. Do you want to roll another?
Are they like stronger?
Yeah.
So I'm using
You get like 1 nice draft horse.
13.
You got like a scraggly horse. You got like...
One's just like got messed up hair.
One's like a
cross-eyed.
horse and the other one's like a pony.
You get like the amazing horse and the runt of the litter.
Horse.
Alright, we gotta hook them up real quick.
I'm gonna say with the 27, it like hooks them up too. You get reins that come with them.
Oh, cool.
And like, yeah.
So we should drive then forward and then like a little bit off the path.
Are you just leaving the human then? Human in the cage?
Yeah, I was gonna exterminate him.
Yeah, do you have a bonus action to do that with?
I did not. I was gonna do it on my action, but...
I mean,
Well, do you wanna, Zaki, are you okay finishing off the human and then coming back for us?
Absolutely.
You're gonna leave a Zaki?
I thought about it, but you have rewrite to give you directions.
The person who led them to you in the first place, though?
Absolutely.
I think Lenore could take care
Can
of
we
it.
can we knock on Lenore the door?
Yeah. Lenore's ready.
Lenore,
Yeah, what's
get
up?
out here.
Stab.
Okay.
She's gonna sneak out and like stealth.
Yeah, we can
I
be
need you
out
to
of-
kill that person and then meet up with us.
Why?
Yes, no.
Yes, of
Okay,
course.
bye. We'll see you in a second. We'll start going.
Okay. Make a history check right now.
Okay.
Can I make a history check?
No, has to be Lenore. This is for her remembering where the carriage is going.
14.
Okay. Now you're gonna kill this guy?
Yeah.
Are you actually gonna kill this guy?
I'm gonna like size him up. Like, what does he look like right now?
Like he's probably like 6'2", very buff human, bleeding from his side right now.
Did he say anything to me when he sees me? Or is he just like bleeding out?
He sees you come out of the carriage and he sees them leaving. And are you carrying like a weapon to go finish him off?
Yeah, I have my dagger.
Alright, you've got a dagger to go finish him off. And he says, what were you doing with all of them? You belong with us.
You? Who are you?
I'm just a person from Fomoria.
I belong with you? What do you mean by that?
Do you see them in that carriage? You don't belong in the carriage. You belong on one of these horses with us. Taking back the kingdoms that don't want you.
Those are my friends. And then she's gonna, I guess like, can she grab him like through the cage
I'll
box?
say, yeah, he jumped off his horse to talk to you like that as he's like chipping away at the bars.
She's gonna grab his like hair, if he has hair. Does he have hair?
He's got like short hair.
Yeah, she'll grab what she can and use inflict wounds on this guy.
Alright.
So with her blade. 8 to hit.
8 to hit? That does not hit.
Okay.
Swing and miss.
With my bonus action, can I use my spiritual weapon then? Let me explain what that is. Sorry, I don't know what spiritual weapon.
Oh wait, he was prone. You can roll to hit again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he's in the cage.
Okay, sweet. Sweet. Okay, 23 for that one.
Yes, 23 hits. You can roll for damage.
Okay. Oh. Actually, it's 25 because I hit the wrong thing. But anyway, damage is 21.
Alright.
She's gonna jab it into its neck.
You want to describe how Lenore kills him?
Grab her. She's just like, those are my friends. Like, yeah, so cute. But then she's gonna like go through the bar with her other, stab her dagger into like the side of his neck, and then drive it in as far as she can.
Alright. So you got the dagger in this guy's throat.
Yeah.
He's like, I saw you hesitate. And then he dies.
She'll like take it out of him, and just like
He just
shake
falls
off her
to the
blade.
ground, like leaning against the bars, just ragdoll. And the horse like whinnies and kicks up its feet.
Sorry you have to see that. And then she'll spit on the corpse.
We're not there. We left.
No, she needs to apologize to the horse.
Oh, okay.
Is there a way to get the horse out? So she can
You'd have to
ride
take
back?
the cage is kind of heavy. You'd have to get that off of the horse.
Okay, could I try pushing it off?
You want to do a strength check?
Yeah.
The longer you wait here, by the way, the sooner the rest of the group is going to come.
I got a 19.
19.
Yeah.
Okay. So you manage to get it off of the horse.
Okay. I'm scared.
Oh. Do you want to roll animal handling? What are you trying to do with the horse?
She's gonna ride it back to them.
All right. Roll animal handling then.
5.
5. Okay. You manage to get on the horse, and then the horse like completely bucks you off, and you like hit your head on the metal.
Ow! Does it hurt?
Roll a survival check.
Okay.
It does hurt, but this is for something different.
9.
9. Okay. The world just goes black as you knock your head on the metal. You can just like the last thing you see are the horse's hooves.
Shit.
Okay. The rest of the group, none of you can see Lenore since you went away into the fog. So you just choose a spot to kind of wait for Lenore. You cast the spell too.
So we'll go like further down, and then we're gonna pull off to the left side of the trail because I feel like that's more unnatural than like the right side with the traffic pattern. So we're off of the trail a little bit, and then I'm gonna cast silent image. Can you cast 2 spells at the exact same time?
Are either of them like concentration spells?
Concentration for one of them, yes.
Then no.
Okay.
Because you have to well, if you cast the one and then cast the concentration spell, as long as you don't lose your concentration on
Okay. Then I can do oh no, I'd have to cast the concentration one and then the other one. So that would work anyways. Because the other one only lasts a minute.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have any sort of illusion spell? Because I was gonna create the illusion of like tracks on the other side.
I could just go out and paint it.
Oh, do you want to do that?
Yeah, sure.
Make it look like we went like the other way.
And then could I draw like a really big bird with like nice sharp talons?
Yeah.
To go check up on Lenore.
Sure. So you're gonna draw the painting first for the hooks, or the. Okay.
Yeah,
so
for the big bird.
You're gonna do the big bird first.
Mm.
You want to roll for the bird?
Yeah, sure. And it like big enough to like scoop up Lenore.
Okay.
Would it just be 1 or 2 since it's a bigger one?
What do you want to use?
I'll
You want to
use-
use 1 or 2 drawings?
I'll just use 1.
Okay.
25.
25?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Yeah. Okay. And then you can go do the painting. That's not like a spell. Because you're just drawing on the ground.
Yeah.
We need to be quiet.
Okay.
They're checking us out. They can hear us with the illusion. Mouth shut. Be quiet. You quiet. Got it. I will personally knock you out if you can't agree.
Okay.
And get inside the carriage.
Alright, so you cast the illusion on the carriage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then you finish your hoof drawing, and you guys are just waiting for Lenore.
We can stand outside the carriage if you want to, like a little bit, because they can't see us, because it's like a cube. So it's a 15 by 15 foot cube that's pretending to look like a natural environment. And then if they enter that cube, that's where we are. I made Azaki sit in the carriage so he would be quiet.
Oh, okay.
You'd still peek out anyway.
And you're peeking out through like the broken glass.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys? I'm like, shut up.
He's not saying anything. He's just looking.
You were knocked out after being bucked off the horse. You start feeling on the tremors on the ground of horses coming. And you kind of feel your head, and it's like the horse that you were trying to ride is gone now, but you know, maybe the pain from your head is hitting the metal bar. Maybe it also kicked you or something while you were down. You're not really sure right now, but you start to see like the dizzy vision of lights in the distance.
Can she just like crawl away and hide, like in the bushes and something?
So it's mostly grasslands. There's the fog, but other than that, there's not much cover right now.
She will just try to like get down and kind of crawl just away and see if there's anything nearby, so like any hiding I guess she could do.
So you start to crawl away, and the horses come into view as they first see the guy that you just killed. A couple of them stop by his body. They're like, the tiefling who was fighting you guys is yelling at them about tracking down the carriage and finding you all and finding who killed this guy. And then you hear, there's a body over there, and a couple horses start trotting toward you.
I can't laugh. I need to cut this for the Instagram reels.
She's not laughing. She's coughing. She's crawling away. And she'll look back and see who's there with the horses.
Okay.
Wait, a body? They said body specifically?
Yeah.
Did they see her like moving before?
You don't know, but
Okay, that's fine. Whatever.
yeah.
Okay.
So they're riding towards you, and you feel something pierce your back.
Dang. Okay.
What's your reaction? You don't know what it is.
She'll like hard.
Yeah.
I guess she'll just like back in and scream.
Okay. You scream as you get lifted off the ground,
Dang.
and you're going. You keep going off the ground, and below you as the horses ride past where you are, and they're like pointing up to you with their swords, like.
She'll keep
As you're
screaming with going
I don't
up
want
in
to
the
say
air.
anything, but
Okay. So you're lifted away by a large bird with its talons pierced into your back.
She's screaming and crying and I
I
don't
think
want to die.
yeah.
you should have it not bring screaming Lenore into the carriage.
I see.
Okay, you guys hear Lenore screaming that she doesn't want to die.
I cast us and then circle around.
Yeah, I'll probably do so.
So it's leading
Do you
away
know
further away.
that the bird got Lenore? Do you have any communication with it? Because I don't think so.
I don't.
Do you? Do you normally have like communication with them, or do they have to come back to you to communicate?
They'll try to come back to me, but
Alright, so
I'll
you
go.
don't have communication with it, but
Could I draw like another bird to communicate with it after
You
hearing
could,
the
but-
screams?
the thing is, you don't know that that's the bird that got her. All you hear is Lenore screaming like bloody murder and screaming, "I don't want to die."
So we could have Lenore back, and then I just have my big bird fly in a different direction after dropping Lenore off.
Yeah,
Dropping?
but when she stops screaming at our location,
Mm-hmm.
can I go up and knock on like the carriage door and like open a little bit?
Mhm.
I'm gonna lean in and be like, Venus, Aurelia, how attached are you to this specific carriage?
Venus answers, well, we don't have another.
If the painter could draw another one later, but we might have to leave the carriage to survive, would you be ready to run?
We're ready to go, but
It's a worst case scenario. We're hidden behind
I'm
an
not sure
illusion
we
now.
could run faster than the horses.
That's a very fair point. We do have 2 horses right now. One is excellent. The other one's a little sad. We can give the sad one to Izaki. You're in the carriage,
Yeah.
aren't you?
No.
Oh, you're not.
He would
you
not
got
have
out?
gotten in. He would have
Oh.
been chilling on the outside.
Then maybe you don't hear that, but yeah.
He has elf ears.
I would just be
He
ready.
definitely heard that.
Okay. Well, this is going extraordinarily well.
He
Clearly.
can't keep his mouth shut.
Do we
I don't
leave?
know. I mean, no.
Okay.
You chose to hire all of us. You didn't have a very thorough process. So, yeah, and she's gonna close the door and just kind of like Astral will protect you in here. And
Right.
close it.
Lenore, do you keep screaming? Or do you...
Eventually, she'll probably just run out of screams and like just keep on feeling dizzy because she's like in the air right now, right?
Yeah, like you're high up.
Her head hurts. She like screamed her head off, so she's like probably super lightheaded and woozy now. Probably.
Okay. You can't even see the ground from here because it's foggy.
She's gonna barf.
Alright, you 3. Just roll a d20.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
5.
13.
7.
Alright, the painter, you're just standing outside waiting.
Just painting.
Painting the tracks.
Yeah.
And then you, on your back, you just... vomit just falls from the sky. And
I
then
wonder if I'm
after
still
it,
your least favorite student.
Oh.
and then when after it, Lenore gets flown behind you and dropped on the ground.
She'll just like kind of stand there,
Can I
covering
be,
her
like,
mouth and woozy.
on top of Lenore, like immediately, like hand over her mouth. Shh.
Yeah.
Shh. It's okay. Quiet. And then she's gonna like slowly remove her hand. Do not say a word unless you're hurt.
Out of nowhere, exactly just comes like peeks out head.
And then we're just gonna sit in silence.
Okay.
Will my big bird fit in your little safe?
Yeah, I can sit on top of the carriage.
Oh, you could.
Okay.
But you should have it fly ahead and circle around and back, like
Yeah.
wide.
Can I fly with it?
You want to go up with it?
Yeah.
For what reason?
I think it'd be cool.
You just want to fly.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
have lost one party member today.
So you just want the bird to come grab you and...
I mean, not grab me, but like I could like jump on top and ride it.
I don't know if it's that type of size.
Oh,
it's
really?
like big enough that it can hold on to you. Its back isn't big enough for you to like sit on.
Oh, okay. Well, could it grab onto me without like ripping into my skin?
Yeah, it'll grab onto your arms, like curl around your arms.
Mm.
So you're like T-posing.
The painter does like a T-pose.
Yeah.
He gets grabbed by the bird
He's flying away.
for no reason.
As the like murder party is coming by too.
They're following him T-posing on the path.
Where are you going? What's your plan? Wait, you have vomit on your back too. Like,
It's just flying off in the wind.
What's your plan?
I'll probably just fly in the direction that I drew the tracks in.
Just like further away?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Or I mean, yeah, I'll just fly up around.
Are you going high enough that you can't see the ground like Lenore was? Are you...
No, I'll probably stay closer to the ground.
Okay. Okay. So the rest of you on the ground, you start feeling like the tremor of the horses coming. So what did they have to roll to see your illusion when they go past?
Okay, so it's a creature that uses its action to examine the image can determine that it's an illusion with a successful intelligence or investigation check against the spell save DC.
Okay, so what is the illusion? Just
so
that
it's
there's
just
nothing
like
there?
there's nothing there. It's just the normal thing, and it can it looks like it's natural. So like if the grass is like swaying in the wind slightly, that's how it would look for the illusion. It just looks like there's nothing there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's 20 of them.
Yes.
I'm only gonna roll once.
There's 19 of them now.
19 now. Yeah.
Yeah. R.I.P.
13.
Yeah. I told you guys it was low. It's a 10.
That beats. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
The painter is gone.
Great.
But you all are left with the carriage and the painter's horses.
Can I roll
You're like
perception?
standing outside. You want to roll perception?
Can I roll perception to see if they notice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so you're standing out of the carriage. Azaki's also standing outside the carriage.
Yeah.
You're holding Lenore's mouth still.
No, I slowly removed it, but she's just sitting there doing whatever she's doing.
She's next to you.
17.
So they're coming, and you notice the tiefling who is fighting you looks directly at you.
Alright, is anyone else looking in this direction at all if I were to drop the spell?
They're all together. The rest of them are kind of looking at the tracks.
Could you try charming him now?
Oh, sorry.
I can.
To just keep going.
Like you like a Jedi mind trick.
One person?
You didn't see
One person.
anything. The tiefling.
Okay.
The one that failed twice already.
Yep. Let's try it. Go. Wisdom saving throw.
I'm burning my nails.
What have we got to lose?
You want the number?
Yeah.
10.
Oh, it works.
Yes!
Okay, so you just tell him what you command on him.
Okay, so there's a few different commands we can do. We're not gonna do halt. We can do grovel. The target falls prone and then ends its turn. Flee. The target spends its turn moving away from you by the fastest available means. Well, obviously, we don't want to approach.
I think flee sounds
Yeah, I think
wonderful.
flee. We'll do flee. I'm gonna order him to flee, and he just starts booking it the other
He
way.
makes direct eye contact with Natalia and Izaki. Well, and then just no one else. Like this is just a silent spell.
Oh yeah,
So it's
Azaki's just standing there completely silent and is just like. And then just
That's where we're
books
going.
it.
You just make direct eye contact, and then he just goes completely the opposite way as fast as he can. The rest of the group is a little confused, but they.
It's a one-word command too, so he would just be like, "Go," and then he just start running.
The rest of the group just follows him.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna wait until we no longer feel the.
Mhm.
What's the painter doing? Are you still T-posing?
Yeah, I'm just chilling. Just
Flying in the wind.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the Titanic pose. Flying in the wind with the bird holding on to him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. You just stay silent until the illusion is done. So after 10 minutes.
Aside from
Yeah.
Azaki saying "go" and pointing the way.
Okay. So they go into the fog, and you don't see or feel any sign of them.
Thanks. Just kind of like drop it. Okay. And then I'm gonna turn to the carriage, and I'm gonna like peek in and be like, "We're all clear. Is there a way we can go that's not on the path? And is it okay if we skip town tonight?"
Aurelia speaks up. I think it's best we just continue straight from here. I think the path was going that direction, so if we keep going this way, we're about parallel to it.
Sounds good. We still have the painter's horses, right?
You have them for the rest of the day.
Okay. Are you? What's Lenore doing right now?
She's with y'all now.
Uh-huh.
She'll probably sit where the painter was sitting, and she'll say, mumble, "Welcome to Fomoria."
Isaac, are you gonna hop up on the carriage with us?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Then Natalia will sit in the middle and just kind of like, or no, you're sitting where the painter's sitting, so you're in the middle now.
Yeah.
So I'll just kind of like pat your knee and be like, "You okay?"
Yeah. I killed that guy. But I'm okay. And
Do you regret it? I guess it was. Sorry, it's a tough position
no,
to put you
I
in.
don't regret it. He just sort of hesitated like I'm some pansy. He doesn't know anything about me. And then I got levitated. I got bird.
I don't think it's weak to not want to kill people, Lenore.
I don't care.
You're a clerk. That's the opposite of what you're meant to do.
I just hope they don't come back.
That 25 wasn't weak.
And then we'll keep going. Hopefully the painter can find us.
Is Azaki in the carriage or in the front?
Oh, he's in the front. He's vibing.
Aurelia is going to be. Azaki is banned from sitting in the front of the car. You have to come back here.
Okay! And he just pops to the back.
He is not allowed to sit in the front anyway.
That's fair.
Go hang out with Aster.
Yeah. It's a really bad time to make your character very communicative, Kylie.
He's always been communicative.
Communicative.
The painter, are you doing anything?
Yeah, I'll probably come back down.
You just wasn't
find
with
the
your group
carriage.
as much. Now that you're having more one-on-one time, you're regretting it.
Everyone's ready to go, and you two are about to start having a conversation. The painter, heaven comes down from the heavens.
Gracefully
Our Lord and
dropped.
Savior.
Do you get dropped in, the front then?
Can I get dropped right into my seat?
Yeah. Do you want to be in between Lenore and Natalia, or on, one of the sides?
He lands right on top of one of their laps, hey.
Across the both of them, he's on his side.
I'm comfortable. That's our professor.
I'll probably be on one of the sides.
Okay. You get dropped on the side as you two are starting to have a little conversation.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Did you see anything? Did we lose him?
It's a little foggy. I couldn't see.
Venus is going to yell, "Let's get moving." I don't know if we want to have another run-in with them.
Okay, let's start moving.
Lenore will take the reins and just yeah. She's gonna go. She
Oh,
doesn't
wow.
Yeah.
Wow, Lenore.
She hates animals.
Oh my God.
Horses specifically.
Meanwhile, Azaki with the animal handlers in the back vibing.
Well, these are the painter's horses, though, too.
Yeah.
They'll do whatever.
Yeah. Can I draw something on the bird so that I can stay in communication with it?
Walkie-talkie.
Give it a headset.
Is the bird strong enough
Bird,
to
come
carry
in.
the carriage?
Are you there?
No.
No.
Strong enough to carry a person.
If it flies up ahead to make sure our path is clear, and then comes back if it sees any of them doubling back towards us, do you think you could have it do that?
Yeah, I could.
Okay.
I just had to stay somewhat lower to the ground.
That's okay.
since it's foggy.
Okay. You want to do that?
Okay.
Okay. You continue on. You keep going. It's gone a bit later in the day. It's the afternoon. You keep going for a little while. If anyone wants to have a conversation in the cart, otherwise we can keep going.
How are Venus and Aurelia on the way here, Lenore?
Huh? Well, no, we just talked about. You just dropped the conversation in the inn. Apparently, Solstice and Missy are going to war.
They're going to war?
Yeah, it's super out of left field. They were talking about it. One of the men was a worker for the land bridge. He said he got completely fired. And
From Missian?
yeah, because of the conflict with Solstice and Missy.
Or what are they going to war over?
Land bridge.
The
I
land
assume.
bridge?
Yeah, always over the
Does
stupid
Missian still have
land bridge.
control, or?
I guess we'll see. It's ridiculous. All these kingdoms think they can just control people's lives, all the resources of the world. And
Do you
then
think it would be better off without Solstice, or better off without kingdoms?
I don't even know at this point, but I just know Solstice has been terrible to me my entire life.
Are you still going to look for that organization your dad was a part of? The Nightfall, while we're in Fomoria?
I don't even know if I want to spend that much time in Fomoria at this point. Not very welcoming, but I mean, I might as well try, right?
I mean, if you're willing to leave your mom to find your dad, what's going to stop you now?
Yeah. Will you help me? Don't really want to be wandering off alone completely.
Well, I'll help you find your dad, Lenore. I know how much it means to you.
Aww. Well, I guess Lenore will kind of like she'll look at Natalia and like smile a little bit and appreciate that.
The
a
poor
lot.
professor's third wheeling
Yeah,
over
I
you.
know they're like,
He's taking a little nap.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We just gotta keep our heads down.
Alright. We're good to continue going.
Did Aurelia or Venus say why they can't show their face in Fomoria?
No, but we could talk to them, I guess.
I just think it would make it easier if we knew what to avoid.
Yeah. I guess Lenore will kind of like lean back in the curtain and she'll say, Venus and Aurelia there?
Venus will answer. Yeah, do we have a problem?
No, we just wanted to make conversation real quick.
Okay, what is it?
We were just curious. We know this journey is important for secrecy, but it might be easier to avoid anything finding out if we knew what to avoid and what kind of confrontation needed to be avoided at all costs. Like, if there's any certain groups you can't show your face to, even in life or death situations.
Venus is gonna start with, Aurelia breaks in and she says, we just can't be seen.
I understand that, and I know you're paying us good money to not tell us anything.
We're just your charge. Make sure that we get through Fomoria.
Just know that if anything happens that could have been avoided with you sharing information, that's not on us. And then I'm gonna just kind of turn around and keep going.
Okay.
Lenore approves.
I'll kind of like lean in and be like, they're kind of sus.
We are. What can we do? We're getting paid.
Professor.
can I do a history check to see if I know anything?
Sure.
He knows everything.
He's been around the block. He's so old.
I do like to say I was like historian before.
Oh,
a
okay. A
painter.
historian before you were a painter.
Yeah, painting history and shit.
Ooh.
Wait, what am I rolling? 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you don't know anything about them, really.
The dementia.
I mean, logically, Fomoria is just a kind of dangerous place, so, you know, I don't know.
It would kind of be weird to
Maybe-
know something about two people from a completely different kingdom.
Azaki don't know diddly squat. He's from the boonies.
Okay, so you keep going until it's a bit later. And the burdens come around a couple of times with reports of like nothing ahead. This time it comes around just as it starts to hail a little bit. And it reports that there's a structure up ahead because the storm is worse. ahead, and it might be a good idea to find some shelter.
Could I tell him just to move it? If it's a large talons.
To move the building?
Oh, my bad. I think it was never mind.
Move the building.
Do us.
So it's hailing pretty small right now, to where it's not really hurting any of you or the carriage. But yeah, it's reporting that up ahead it's a lot bigger, and it might start damaging the carriage and you guys.
Lenore's gonna tap on the curtain again.
Early Venus.
Yeah.
There's a storm up ahead. So a hailstorm.
Venus is responding, and she. Okay, a hailstorm. So we should probably find somewhere with some cover, which is going to be hard in the grasslands.
I mean, there's one up ahead. That's what the painter's bird.
Did you have any reports of what type of building it is, or if it's inhabited?
Is it possible? Wait, is my bird small enough to go inside the building and check it out?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. It goes through the front door. And
Okay.
Turns
The
the
crazy
knob.
talons.
The weather's being
What
a
happened
paid
to being
actor right
discreet?
now.
No, the door is locked first, like.
The weather's
locked.
being
No way! Guys, like the weather's
There's
also...
the weather decided to take a turn outside too.
it turned
Oh,
It's a
really
paid
fast.
actor.
too.
Yeah, it did.
Oh no, I hope I don't have the bike in it. Oh, it's okay. I might... We'll see.
Who
Who
has
has
a car?
Would you drive
She
me if
has
it's
a
still
car.
bad?
I have a car. I'm driving it.
Okay, sweet.
Anyway,
Anyway, side note.
Okay.
Crank Nacy.
Alright. So the bird goes up ahead to check out the building, and the hail starts to get worse, to where you guys in the front are like getting pelted by pretty sizable pieces.
We're gonna go
Zaki's
towards it, I
happy he
think,
got
at
moved
least.
in the back right now. He's living his best life.
So you continue to go to the building, and the bird comes back just before it comes in view and reports the building seems to be abandoned, but it's a cathedral.
It's a little risky.
We'll have to make sure no one knows we're there.
Yeah.
We can't be seen doing anything religious in Fomoria.
Right.
YOLO.
Head
So
there.
pull up to the cathedral. There's a spot where a wall is kind of caved in that you can bring the carriage in there, so that it's outside, out of the storm and won't be pelted by hail.
Is it like easily seen?
You don't see any other buildings around,
Uh-huh.
so it doesn't look like it's part of a town, or it doesn't look like the town is near it.
Uh-huh. You go inside?
Anyone want to roll a perception check?
Ooh, that's smart.
I'll perceive. 9.
Okay.
That's what you perceive while you're inside the carriage.
Yeah.
Love it.
He perceives that he's in a
You
carriage.
can hear the storm, and then you hear the storm go away. You're inside.
Whoa!
Can I roll a perception check outside of the carriage?
Yeah.
22.
Alright, the cathedral is decorated with like wave symbols, kind of like stone, and it has a lot of sculptures of just like accents of waves and things like that. And it's
Are there
it's
any
like a
like
bell tower and stuff.
leftover books or anything like left behind?
Are you going into the cathedral? Like
Oh.
you've gotten the
Oh, okay.
part into an area of the cathedral and you're not out of it yet.
Okay.
Do you want to start like looking
Yeah, I'll
around?
start going into the cathedral. Can I
Right.
cast detect magic real quick? Or I'll wait until I'm inside the cathedral to do
Okay.
that.
So you're in the cathedral. It's kind of like the door, the entrance area, and then there's another. You're in the entrance area right now, and then there's another like grand door that goes into the more worship area.
Okay. And then I'm gonna like kind of like slowly make my way into the middle of like the cathedral, and then I'm gonna cast detect magic. So it's just gonna be like within 30 feet of me, to see if there's anything just around.
Wait, if I have the bird pick her up, wouldn't her 30 radius be bigger?
I mean,
Do you want to do that? You have to
where?
communicate with her. I mean, I don't think she's telling you that she's casting
it's
detect
fine.
magic.
Yeah.
I think she's kind of just doing it. Alright, so where do you cast detect magic? In the entrance area, or are you gonna walk into the...
I'm gonna walk into the cathedral, so I'm kind of in the middle.
Alright, roll a survival check.
Ah. 7.
7.
You do not.
Alright. What's your armor class?
13.
Alright. You walk in, a thin wire on the ground kind of trips you up, and a large sculpture starts to fall towards you. You take 11 damage as you're just hit onto the ground, just like, you're completely, I'm gonna say you're unconscious after this.
Okay.
So not a description for you, you walk in, walk over a wire, last thing you out. Who would be behind you? Okay, so Lenore is behind you, and you see there's a large statue of like the cliffs in Fomoria made out of stone that just falls on top of Natalia, takes her completely to the ground, and she just ends up like sprawled out, kind of bleeding from the head a little bit, like she just sustained a pretty bad injury.
She'll rush to her, trying to make sure to like avoid the wire and say, "Nat, can she heal her?"
So the stone is still over her.
Okay, can I try to pry this stone up?
You want to do a strength check?
Yeah,
Good time for another 19.
that would be great.
Knock on wood.
I got an 11.
11. You try to peel the stone off of her, and she's just stuck under it right now.
Can someone help me?
Yes.
Alright.
The rest of us are still in the carriage, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll walk up and can I do like an investigation check before I actually...
Yeah. Investigation?
23.
23? Okay. So you see the cathedral. This area is a pretty big open space, but it's very... it doesn't look great right now. A lot of it has been destroyed. There's a lot of cobwebs, a lot of ruin, but a lot of stained glass is broken, but there's one large piece of stained glass on the front, on the opposite side of the entrance, that is just like crashing waves against the cliffs of Fomoria. And there's still a little bit of light outside, so you can see the light coming through it, and hail is just crashing against it.
Okay.
But you hear echoing around the sound of something the sound of like a spirit that says, "Leave this place. Humanity must drown." There's a male voice.
Humanity as in humans or humanity as in...
Did you say that?
Well, oh yeah.
So everyone hears that, by the way, except for Natalia, because Natalia is
Yeah.
unconscious.
Oh wait, what?
You say that?
Yeah.
Weren't you supposed to help me?
What's that?
You don't get a response.
Okay. I'll draw... Who's strong? Or what is strong?
Your bird.
I'll take it back through it.
Another derpy whore.
They're so cute.
Can I draw like
Looking great.
an animal that'll...
My dad's matching golf outfits with his friend.
earlier today?
Did you see the other ones?
I know.
That's my favorite
Oh,
one.
that one, yeah.
It's clean.
I was the one who helped them take out the pink hats on Amazon. So.
Okay. I'll drop like a jackhammer. Right?
That's gonna hurt her.
Oh, shucks.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Sorry.
Do you know what a jackhammer is?
Aren't those like...
This is D&D.
Does the painter know what a jackhammer is?
Jackhammer's don't exist here.
He's like, I'm a little bit of a historian, a little bit of an inventor.
He draws a forklift and a forklift.
He's like, I'm forklift. Yeah.
I'm forklift certified.
Starts rising.
Wait, I just have to do like a pickaxe then?
Non-drop pickaxe.
Well, I mean, it's like a big pillar.
But there was like, help me
over
lift
there,
this
right?
up, and you're like,
You're like, here you go, good luck.
Oh, we can lift it up. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll lift it up then. I thought you meant it was like a big pillar.
Anything to help. Anything
no, it's not
to
pillar,
help.
it's a statue.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's like a stone.
What?
Oh.
It's haunted.
You want to
No,
float
the
it?
outside weather's kind of spicy. Look at that.
It's kind of spicy.
I don't think Cal is in there, is he?
Storming.
No.
I think it's
Cal's
over
on the
here.
couch.
Oh.
Y'all saw that too.
Oh.
The way my heart
It's
like.
foreign.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was gonna get food too. I'll get it delivered.
I think it's someone
Delivery
else's
day.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Alright, you all both want to roll a strength check then if you're
Yes.
trying to lift it off of her. Wow, this is not going how I expected.
I got another 10.
I got 18.
Alright, so 28 in total. Lenore, you are by far the taller one, the more jacked one. But you're like struggling a little bit to pick it up. You like get it off of her, but then the painter's like
I got it.
He did the goals.
lifts it up over his head.
Light work, no reaction. He's nonchalant.
And
bro.
both of you like shimmy it over to the side so that you can drop it in front of
Shimmy,
Natalia.
shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah.
Okay. Lenore will hastily go to Natalia and try to cure her wounds. Let me see.
Can I look around more?
Yeah,
While like looking for like traps and stuff.
sure.
Do you
Alright.
wish to pursue?
Actually, I'm gonna use my Disciple of Life. Wait, no. What is that?
It makes you her disciple.
No, there's like a trait I have. No, channeling divinity, preserve life. As an action, you can restore 15 HP. So I'm gonna just give my HP to her.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, you're conscious now. Gonna come back to it with Lenore. How are you doing this? So you're like over her?
Yeah, I'm gonna over her and then just like
Like
Sure,
hands
sure.
in face or like kneeling next to me?
kneeling next to you.
Kneeling next to her, hands over her,
Yeah.
and then she comes back to consciousness. First thing she sees is you.
Are you okay?
What happened to there was this statue thing. Did it get you guys too?
No, just you. We moved it. She looks at the painter.
So you moved it.
Right.
I didn't realize you were so strong.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty
Cal was
proud.
like, let's be
I don't hear it because I'm just like back to you guys just.
Looking around.
You want to roll investigation?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, we should be careful with traps. So she's gonna kind of like hold your hand to like get up.
17.
Alright, looking around now. You see a couple.
Can I roll a religion too to see like anything is like not religious is here?
Sure.
Except this. 15.
Alright. This time you're getting a better look around. You're really getting like the a look now. You see hanging from the rafters a couple of skeletons and decomposing bodies. And you see another statue of crashing waves where someone's like splayed out under it, but it's just like their skeleton. Like they got hit and did not make it out.
Alright, and could I be like, hello, spooky ghosts?
Why?
You are real
Our professor is so
Yeah,
cringe.
sure.
Yeah.
No, I hear
It's like I hear the voices. By
Yeah.
the way, everyone
I'm not
heard
going
that.
crazy.
Like,
Oh,
except for
okay.
you.
Yeah.
So like
Lenore also heard it.
Wait, what am I rolling for?
persuasion. Going, hello, spooky ghosts.
7.
You don't get
They
a
don't want to talk
response.
to you.
Okay.
She's gonna raise her eyebrow and ask, "Who are you talking to?"
No, you heard the voice.
Oh,
Everyone,
Yeah,
everyone
everyone.
heard the voice say, "Leave this place. Humanity must drown."
Okay. Oh, there's like something here. I should cast.
What
detect.
kind of thing?
They want us, humanity, to drown. Apparently.
Did I ever cast detect magic? Did it?
No, because you
Oh.
didn't get in.
Okay.
You got crushed first.
Can I cast detect magic now?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Nothing.
You don't detect anything.
There's nothing magical here.
Let me give it a try. I'm gonna use detect good and evil.
Oh, wait. Can you read that?
Yeah. For the duration, you know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you.
What does it mean by fiend?
I don't know what's a D&D fiend. Something fiendish, really.
Isn't it like the thing that like warlocks use?
Yeah.
Any malicious otherworldly creatures within the dungeons. and
All right, read it out again. What is
This
it?
is detect evil and good. For the duration, which is a concentration up to 10 minutes, you know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
As well as where the creature is located.
So you start casting it.
Yes.
You do not sense anything.
Within the 30 feet?
Right.
I'm not detecting anything with that.
You hit your head earlier too, though, right? Like, I trust you if you're in sound mind, but the professor's a little. I kind of like slide at you.
Where is it? Where's it coming from?
I'm fine now. I swear though, I heard it.
Oh.
Like,
Okay, no, I believe you. I just, yeah.
maybe we can talk to it again, maybe. If we,
Do you think it's like the box?
maybe it is. I don't know.
Is there like a downstairs place?
You gotta start looking around.
Alright, I'll investigate again.
I'll also investigate.
Can we all investigate? Can we split
Yeah,
up?
you all split up to just start walking around the place.
I
Should
don't
we
want to
get-
split up too far though.
Yeah.
It's not a good idea. Also, wait, they're like in
Yeah.
They're
Okay,
vibing right
yeah.
now. Azaki's having a great conversation.
They're probably playing cards in there or something.
the. Well, I got a 4 for my
I
investigation,
got,
so
20, I got 25.
I got 10.
Alright, Lenore, you walk over to an area where there's like a kind of cupboard area. There's some broken cups in there, some metal cups that aren't broken but like rusting a little bit and things. Some unopened drinks. Some drinks are like just like different things of different colors and stuff like that. Roll a survival check.
of course. Survival. Seven.
Okay.
Rolling low today.
You take 5 damage as a spear falls from the ceiling and pierces you in the back. Okay.
Can you heal yourself?
Yeah.
You also
Okay.
hear Natalia scream though, and I mean not Natalia, Lenore.
Oh, okay.
And she just had a spear fall from the ceiling into her. And it's like, yeah.
Be careful around here.
You okay?
Yeah, she's gonna try yoinking it out.
Okay.
Yoink.
Roll strength.
6.
You're struggling. It's in a hard spot to get it out and it hurts. It's not lodged in like any important areas, but it's stuck in there. You're gonna need some help.
Hey, Professor! Can you help me pull this out?
Yeah, just come over here.
I don't want to move.
Alright, I'll go over there.
She's gonna like just back up slowly, as much as she can.
Alright, and roll strength.
Yeah.
At this point, we'll trigger all the traps, so it's safe for everyone else.
21!
Alright, you pull it out of her.
Yeah,
You're strong.
yeah, I'm just gonna grab it and like with my foot on your back, just
Like a 3, 2.
yeah.
You take it out, and Lenore takes 2 more damage as it just really hurts. Lenore screams as it comes out, and you notice at the end of it is like it has her blood on it, but it's also a little purple. You're poisoned.
Ah.
I can cure poison, but I'm not.
You're playing on everything, Blake. I snapped Blake and I was like, Blake used a trap for the first time and the rogues aren't even here.
Could I still use my 21 strength roll to just bring her back to the carriage?
No. I was just getting it out.
Can I again use my action to heal myself? 15.
Yeah.
Can you cure poison?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I can. It takes a spell slot. She's gonna sit down and do this. So I guess her one action will be healing, and then you guys can do whatever, and then she'll try to figure out how to cure her poison.
Could I go back to investigating?
Yeah, well, Lenore starts sitting down to heal herself, and the voice comes back, echoing around the cathedral. Leave this place or perish.
Oh, I mean, now it just seems like someone's talking to us over intercom.
He also invented intercom.
Look at you go, Professor. Maybe you do deserve a spot at the school.
They found me.
Does it say anything else?
No.
Can I ask who are you and see if it's anything?
Sure, roll persuasion.
17.
Don't give me anything back.
Can it be my turn again?
I mean, you 3 are the ones investigating stuff, it seems like, so...
You guys are still together, right?
You want to do anything, Natalia?
Do I see anything? I'm just gonna kind of like
Roll
walk
investigation.
around. Really.
Oh wait, what did you roll for investigation?
Oh, I rolled a 10 earlier.
You rolled a 10?
I think,
Okay.
Yeah.
You see, like a cellar door with... It's closed right now.
Is it locked? Can I go up to it slowly and watching all of my surroundings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, carefully.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like one foot per second
Roll
walking
it.
speed. Careful.
Roll a stealth check.
Okay. 10. Lots of
Okay.
tens.
So you're gonna try opening the door to see if it's locked?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to open the door, roll a survival check.
Should have known it would come to this. Or survival again. I need to get used to using this one. 10!
10. Yay.
Oh no.
10 is good, right?
Apparently not.
No.
He just rolled.
Natalia takes 6 damage as a stained glass. One of the stained glass windows is still intact, not the big one, falls directly on her, and the glass shards start to get like you know, the glass just gets stuck in Natalia's skin.
Oh.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Have I opened the cellar door yet?
It's locked.
Okay. I'll probably like drop it and be like, "Hey, Lenore."
Yeah. She's gonna be
Oh, God.
trying to figure out how to get rid of her poison because she's feeling woozy.
You got any healing spells left?
Yeah, come here.
Okay. I'm gonna like walk over like exactly the way I came, and like picking out the glass pieces.
Okay. Okay. So I think she'll heal Natalia first.
Do I see
I'm
it?
just
She
gonna
was
use my
at
15.
the cellar door?
Yeah.
No, you don't need 15.
Sorry,
I only
she's
got
at the
6
cellar
damage.
door
So if
and
you have
you
anything like
heard-
low
Okay, then I'll
healing.
do
Okay.
The glass
huge.
shatter.
Only thing is it takes a spell slot, so
Oh, okay.
Can I go back to the carriage and get
yeah, I'll
my
do the
horse?
15 one. So it'll
Yeah.
only do 6.
My strong,
I was just kind of like
beefy
sheepy
horse.
sleepy like.
Yeah.
Can I? Yeah, she'll
Yeah.
kick out the things and heal you. You get your health back.
Can my horse kick the cellar door?
Alright,
Do you
so you
look
bring your
at
horse
all?
over. Alright, so the painter brings his horse over to the cellar door in the same way that Natalia did. The horse is fine stepping on the glass and stuff, and then just kicks down the door to reveal some stairs going down. It's dark down there.
I have dark vision.
Everyone does,
Yeah.
but Aster. Do you want to wait for us and we can go down the creepy basement together?
Can I have my bird go down there first?
Sure.
Alright,
Alright,
and a report back.
we're gonna go to the carriage. Aster is Aster. Venus and Aurelia are sitting in the carriage, kind of chilling, and they have like a book. They both have books. They're getting ready for bed a little bit, and they're like, yeah, we're not gonna try and figure out what this is. I'm gonna leave it up to them. We're paying them for a reason. If Aster or Izaki want to go out there and help them,
Aster
that
should
might
come
help
out
them
and help us.
pay.
Aster will go if you go.
Yeah, Aster should come and help us.
Oh, Aster's totally not going. Aster,
Oh,
Aster has been having a mental breakdown for the past couple of days.
Yeah.
After hearing the tea kettle, it was over.
Been a long mental breakdown.
no. Zaki would just kind of like look around the carriage and look outside. So are you at the carriage right now then, or did you just
I'm at the cellar door now.
He came by to get the horse if you want to follow him.
Sure, I would just follow him.
Follow him with the horse. Alright, so
Check
all
this.
4 of you are in the big area
Aster
of the
better
cathedral
watch them.
as it gets broken down, and then you want to send the bird down.
And then yes, like see if it like sets off any traps.
You send the bird down, you don't hear any traps, and the bird comes back, and it reports that there's what looks like a bed down there.
Just a movie that was used recently. Like a horror movie that we watched in particular.
Yeah. Scary.
She did not see that movie.
Oh.
You should watch it.
Smile.
No.
No. I don't even remember what it's called. I only saw the second half.
Yeah, the Barbarian.
Yeah, I
Poor,
just remember that.
Crazy movie.
We definitely could watch it.
I just remember Blake was having a time during it.
Yeah.
She was messed up.
Alright, yeah. I'll still have the bird go down first, but like it takes the stairs now.
Okay. The bird's like,
To see if it sets off like any traps.
you don't hear anything. The bird comes back.
Is there like are there like handles?
No,
Okay.
it's just stone steps down.
How's Lenore looking? Does she look like she's been poisoned, or is she like?
Did you heal your poison?
I can cast a spell right now if you let me.
Yeah.
Okay. It's called Lesser Restoration. It's just like you touch a creature and it can end either one condition or one thing. So
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you can cast it.
Stop biting my feet, bud.
I only have 1 second level spell left though, so I don't have very much of these spells.
Okay.
Sorry, I kept keeps biting my feet.
Did you ask the painter if the bed has been slept in recently?
Yeah.
Did you want to ask
Like
the
it's
bird
been
that?
slept in?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's been slept in recently. It looks like it has blankets and pillows and things. And it looks like there's food around there too, like food and water.
You already casted like a divine sense. I have divine sense. You said you already casted like good or evil.
Yes.
It lasted for 10 minutes.
I
So
did
does she
detect good or evil. What is divine
Or
I have
sense?
divine sense. As an action, you can detect good and evil.
I mean, that's kind of different.
Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything effective.
Do you want to go like halfway down the stairs and then?
Didn't you use that on like Aster?
Yeah.
I
And
used that.
oh.
last
She used good and evil. I never used anything on Aster because I wasn't part of their party quite yet.
You should do it.
Right.
Should I? Okay. So I would like to cast divine sense.
Can you read it more? Does it say anything about what type of creature?
Anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Fiend, undead, celestial?
Yeah, or anything that is like out to harm.
Out to harm? Well, it doesn't say any, like, what kind of
It's like-
creatures.
Anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
So I think that is
What is the hollow
the
spell?
same.
Yeah, what
It's
is a
pretty
hollow spell?
Sounds kind of cool.
I'm just gonna tell. I think don't cast that because I think it's gonna be the same result as Lenore's.
I can cast it 3 times for a long rest. So.
It's not like a spell slot or anything.
It's not a spell spot.
Okay. Yeah, you can cast
It's
it.
a paladin thing.
You don't
I just
set-
can just be like, I want to feel the
The
environment.
hollow spell is holy or unholy power.
You don't sense anything. Wait,
Holy or unholy?
you do, but it's not. You don't sense anything specific. You just sense like everything around you.
Is it holy or unholy?
Holy.
Word.
Good or bad?
Well, we're in a church.
Okay.
Saki's a paladin, so if it's holy, it's most likely okay with him, I would imagine.
It's like, yeah, it's everything around you. It's not.
It's like, yay, you're in a church.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in a church, you're a paladin. Woo!
He enjoys it.
Do we want to go down? We can't stay here if there's someone staying here too.
You guys sleeping out there knowing there's a mattress right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
The storm has gotten worse.
We can't leave, so we might as well try to either reason with them or take care of them.
Storm has gotten worse, and any town around here is probably where those people on horses came from.
Yeah, so I don't have any options.
Yeah.
Okay. You can go first because you've experienced with hollows.
I'm not a hobo.
You don't
And Zaki just start walking down the stairs ahead of them.
So
Okay,
funny.
You don't have a house.
I enjoy the freedom.
Y'all are debating and Azaki just starts walking down the stairs.
What happens?
Alright, we can just follow him then.
Yep.
Just follow him down.
Okay.
Right, you get downstairs. It's like a kind of big cellar. There's like pools down here.
Of
Like
water
pools?
or pools?
Pools of water. Not like you know how like Phantom of the Opera, they have like the bottom of the opera house that has like the water. Yeah, like that.
I don't know, but I'll look it up.
The whole lagoon area.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like it was like this was built on top of a lake.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
Oh, I see.
If anyone's got like an idea of what god this was for.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. That makes sense. Yeah.
Is there anything like there's the bed? Is there anything around the bed? Can I roll like perception or something? Can I perceive?
Are there doors?
There's no doors down here. It's pretty open. There's like large stone pillars to hold up, like for the foundation of the cathedral.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, it's like pillar, some stone to like stand on and walk on and stuff, but and like some bridges, but a lot of water around the pillars and under. There's this area where the bed is where most of like the large stone area to stand is. Past that, it's mostly water and like bridges and pathways.
Okay.
I got a 15 for investigation or perception. Perception, yeah.
Okay. notice around the bed there are lots of books. They're holy books. A lot of them are about Ture, the god of the waves and the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like opened, marked up. They have paper in them. They're like creased and stuff. Like they've seen a lot of use.
Can I open them and like see if the notes are painting like a positive light or like a negative light on the god?
They're like a positive light.
So.
It's pretty much like someone who, I don't know, someone who spent a lot of time with them and put a lot of thought into reading them.
Can I flip through real quick and see like if there's like what the god's policy on like shelter for travelers is? Like if there's a specific like this god would want shelter provided, or this god says you shouldn't, kind of, or is that like a religion check?
A religion check. It's gonna be hard to go through all of the texts right now.
Well, I got a
While
2,
she's doing
so-
that,
Who?
never mind. I don't think it'll work.
You don't really know.
Yeah.
Could I look at the book and try it?
What do you want to do, Lenore?
I'm-
No, you're
I
not
just
gonna be
have
able
a
to find
cantrip.
it, but
It's just gonna add. You touch one willing creature once before the spell ends, which is my action. The target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to saving throw.
Yeah. Let's save that for later.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah. I don't
It's
think
a
it's gonna
cantrip.
save my 2.
yeah, you just, all of you know, because I don't think any of you worship this god, like, specifically, so all of you know that, like, this is the god of the ocean, pretty much, and the land bridge. A lot to do with, like, the tide, the ocean, sailing safely, those types of things.
So, let's say my character doesn't have a religion, could he like switch it up?
What do you mean?
Like,
You're not going to gain, like, a ton of knowledge by saying, I worship this god now.
Can I like lean over and whisper to Zaki and be like, this might be a good place to pray for safe passage to across the sea for later.
You know, I have a theory. These gods easily get offended, right? I feel like that's how it is.
As a paladin and being sworn to more than one god, is it okay to pray to another god that I'm not sworn to? Or is that a no-no?
What do you think?
I don't know.
What would align with Bisaki's moral code?
Yeah.
Because I feel like he's being very open to everything, but I feel like that could also be maybe considered a no-no.
I would say it's probably not bad.
It's not bad.
It's like you worship one god, but you pretty much
We worship.
like the other gods.
Yeah,
are
he worships
still like,
a few.
yeah.
Okay, sure. Is there something?
Get
I
the
can
token
do?
religious person to pray.
The token religious. Let me see.
One of us has to do it, and one of us will be a lot more successful than the others. So.
I have a feeling that this god is very insulted by everything going on in Fomoria.
I don't want to cast a spell, just to pray. So I guess I just pray.
Being forgotten by your
You're not casting a spell, you're just praying.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not worth
Do you do like any like special like way? Like do you do like the prayer mat, or is there like a you just stand there, or do you just like you lay on the floor, or you just go done?
I can do protection from evil and good, but that would take up a self spell.
No, you can just pray like. It's more just so that people
You
hear.
would just kind of meditate
Well,
like how he
okay.
usually does when he's sleeping.
Okay. So we're gonna just meditate on the god.
And Ree would be sitting across from him looking at him, also just sitting there. Ree's gonna.
Are the rest of you doing anything while Zaki is praying?
Probably watching, looking, making sure nothing's sneaking up on us.
Evelyn, are you done with your homework yet?
No,
Okay.
it's okay.
So you guys are just down there by the pools,
Yeah.
just waiting for a message.
I guess we could keep moving on after Zaki's done praying, but
Zaki whisper.
Uh,
He probably wouldn't stay there for super long.
okay.
Right. So Zaki,
A good 5 minutes maybe. Like a good
so the
decent
door
amount of
that was kicked in is like broken. So
We did that.
as Azaki finishes praying and is like, you're not kind of waiting for a message, you hear a rumbling from the stairway that you came from, like a lot of things falling.
Can we like hide or dip or like just listen?
What does everyone want to do? There are 4 of you. You can each make a decision. This is
I'll send my bird up.
send the bird up.
Yeah.
All right.
I would still be probably, like you said, I was still finishing up, so
Yeah.
I take it I'm
Can I
still.
draw smaller birds inside of the bird in case the big bird?
What?
No. No. He's like, my bird is pregnant.
My bird is
in
preggers.
case like something destroys it and it goes out as like smaller birds.
Well, that would have been smart, but you know, the bird does not come back.
We have to get out somehow.
Yeah. I'll try some
We
sneaking.
like creep up the stairs, and when we
Oh,
get
you
to like
are?
the top 10, Lenore and I.
Yeah.
Do you want both roll stealth then?
Sure.
Slowly, very slowly and
What do you do
quietly.
once you get near the top?
Like go on like all fours, you know, like when you like slowly like up the stairs, you know.
I'll be behind
If
her.
you've ever watched me go up the stairs here, I've done it before.
I got a 4. I'm
I
sorry.
got a 9.
Alright, both of you are kind of tripping on loose rocks and stuff as you're trying to sneak up, and it's pretty loud. And you fall right into the cave-in.
The cave-in?
The stairs have been
Remodeled.
destroyed, and you're trapped in by large stones.
Do we see them?
They're down there. Like, the sound that you heard was the stairs
Okay.
caving in.
And can they see us? Like, how far are we?
And you went up the stairs, which is like around the corner, so they cannot see you.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Do we land hard or are we just like...
Oh no, the cave-in happened before you started going up. You just run into like where it is.
Okay, I thought we fell in. Okay.
No.
So we can like turn around and go back.
Yeah, the stairs are just completely blocked.
Shoot.
Okay. Well, I guess the mysterious person living down here is our only option. The door is locked from the outside, so they have to be getting food from somewhere.
Right.
So there has to be another exit, right?
Right.
Okay.
There were passages.
Yeah, it's a bit of a labyrinth down here.
Okay.
There's also a lot of water. Alright.
Kind of come back down and be like, the entrance is blocked, caved in. We're gonna have to find another passage out of here. Thanks, Sasaki.
Zaki's not there yet.
You're not. Oh, we
Praying
came back. Like to by where you were
You're
praying.
still finished praying.
Okay. I thought you made that noise while you were praying. Alright, do we want to just pick a passage and walk?
Start going.
Is there any like disruptions of dust or something? Like any places that show that they may have been traveled more often than others?
No.
What are the differences between each passage?
Differences between each
Like,
passage?
How many are there? Like,
Oh, there's... See, right now... There you have 5, so right now you can see a good amount of space, but you have like 5 types of like passages to walk on. They're not like enclosed, but just like different stones you can walk across the water on.
Okay.
Let's just pick one and go.
Yep. Yeah.
Ozaki, are you done praying it?
Yeah,
Alright,
you'd be done praying by now.
let's go then.
You'd be getting up and like brushing off his
You
out.
start going, and does someone want to roll a perception check?
I can perceive 10.
10. Okay.
Perceive,
I
actually.
just
So, can't see too much.
I have a
from
plus
the
4. I rolled a
distance.
6. Nice.
But as you all start walking across the paths, you notice that with the storm outside, it's been hailing, but also raining a little bit, and you notice that the water level is coming up. And we'll end there.
What? This was so good. I wanted to know what happened. Like, what can we do?
I feel like everything has gone wrong in fun.
That was way more crazy than I expected it to
What
be.
were you expecting?
Yeah, really, what were you expecting from us?
I did not expect you guys to yell at the people riding with like torches and weapons toward the town.
Hey, don't judge it. It's reclusive desert elf. Okay? He's gonna talk when he wants to, and he's gonna say what he has to say because he's a curious guy. He hasn't been out much, right?
I'm also surprised no one showed a lot of concern for the town that you were just in.
I mean, yeah, I
Izaki, part of him definitely was just like, this don't seem right, as a paladin especially, just being like,
It did bother Lenore, especially because of the artist that we passed, but she didn't mention it. Because there's nothing we can do.
I gotta go do my homework now.
have fun! Imagine taking summer class.
Hey.
Alright, stop the
Imagine being
stream.
an econ major.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for tuning
That's who I
in.
am. Imagine trying to take any major you can to still be considered a somewhat engineer.